Why hello there, Internet. Welcome to a new day of recording for me, actually. It is the 17th at the time I've just started this. It's only just gone the 17th, but I have got to stay awake for a chunk of time because I have got a blood test in the morning and it has to be a fasting one, and that means that because I'm awake I need things to distract me from the desire to eat with. Because my sleep pattern is an absolute disgrace to humanity. So, hello. Welcome to my continuing coverage of the Steam NextFest for 2026 June edition. This is the NextFest demo for Sweet Dreams Dahlia. Now, I know that I have played a demo of Sweet Dreams Dahlia before, and I know that I had some issues with it, but I can't remember what those issues were. And in fact, one of the reasons why I know that I had issues with it is because on YouTube, you can see when other people mention you in the description of their videos. And one of the latest ones that I've had, because people don't mention me very often, for obvious reasons, teeny tiny niche YouTuber, somebody was saying, somebody was playing the demo for this, and they said that they basically hadn't had anywhere near the number of problems that I had. I can't remember what problems that I actually had, which is a good thing, because it means that for this NextFest demo, I get to go in relatively fresh and see, you know, like I did with the Tory demo, you know, does anything come back to me? Quite a lot came back to me in that demo, unfortunately. So let's see whether anything leaps out at me this time. And it's possible that I might complain about things that haven't changed that I didn't complain about before, and it's possible that I might not complain about things that I did complain about last time. You know, it's the changing nature of the human condition. Yes. Ooh, that was a bit laggy. Should probably stop my timer, shouldn't I? Really like the art. Am I tapping B? I think I'm tapping B. I like the fact that it's actually that the electricity is on the button. Whee! Okay, first thing, can we actually... Not with that button. Options. Can I change? I cannot. I wanted to know if I could change the button prompts to PlayStation, because that's what I use. I think that's always a good thing to have in your games. I did remember to hit record, didn't I? Yes, I did. So left at the start gets us some stuff. We've got a dash on R1. Nice sense of movement with the flickering hair. It does kind of feel like we're short a few frames of animation. Hold B to heal. Spends shine. Okay, so we have a soul meter and a heart pip. From dreams reborn, honor to renew. Hold down to heal. Let light imbue. Huh? So that heals us after we've just had a tutorial for how to heal. Am I reading that right? That feels like kind of an odd choice. And if I was going to do a tutorial, this thing would be after something that forces me to take damage to pass it. Really like the art. Save point? I'm assuming save point. Memory imprinted. Camera's a little bit slow to catch up, it feels like. Okay. Oh, I can't get up there. Single hit to kill. Quite like that after some of the demos that I've played recently. The secrets. Are you supposed to be down there? It's gonna hurt me. Hello, a dead chap. We have to find her. The commander will lynch us if we don't. She's important. We are lost without her. I hope she is the answer to all our prayers. Amory essence. Check your inventory for details. Ooh, what is going on with that? That doesn't look right. Items. Amory essence. Guide them back to the door of the primordial dream so they may finally rest in peace. Dahlia. Red to dread, blue to gain, strike with care, rewards or pain. Hold on, we'll come back to that. I want to see what's up here first. Chest of currency. That was a bit flickery for whatever reason. Right, what was it? Red to dread, blue to gain. Strike with care, rewards or pain. So I assume I wanted to hit it if it's blue. Oops. That's an explosive canister. Okay, enemies can turn around mid-attack. Oh, I died, apparently. You became an eidolon. Good for me. Right, this looks like it's got hard checkpointing then. That's unfortunate. So I just need to wait until the... I don't recall having to do that last time. Now we have to sit through this again. Yeah, see, hard checkpointing sucks, man. It's just a case of, oh yeah, we want to waste your time by making you do things again. I've already forgotten what heal was. That. Right, I've turned on a thing. I can follow the ribbon. Health orb piece acquired. 2 more to increase your health. Okay. Huh. So I've broken a wall but can't get through? I'm assuming I need to pick up a map of the area. Oh. Oh. Yes, yes, yes. And guess what? You get to do all of that again. Aren't you excited? Aren't you grateful for this opportunity to do things better? Rather than having a feeling of actual forward progression? Aren't you glad that there are all of these containers which you have to collect everything in again? And read through all of this again? Still, you get 30 minutes of my time if you want to waste it with hard checkpointing. That is your game choice. But frankly, if that was my issue with the previous version of this demo, I can see why. It doesn't feel... When did I take a second point of damage? It doesn't feel like I've been hit. And therein lies a problem. So, my first point... Well, my second point of critique, realistically... I mean, hard checkpoint is a massive red flag. For me, anyway. If I was to like everything else about your game, it would still never make it past my A tier. Because hard checkpointing sucks ass. I can't tell when I'm being hit. There's no feedback. Which means you want me to constantly be paying attention to the UI in the top corner. Is that gonna go blue again? What? Why did that one take so much longer? Now, I'd like to think, in a game with hard checkpointing, that there'll be another checkpoint just up ahead. Wreckage of unknown ship. Okay, I got the feedback that time. Okay, so I can actually hit that crystal. But it didn't do anything. It's just... How the hell did we get surrounded? Oh no, it's bad. Thanks to Xantha's beard, Axo made it to the chamber. Everyone is gone. Please, whoever touches this memory, please, brother, try to calm him down. He might be pesky, but he is a loyal Sarkany. My sweet Axo. My sweet Axo, you've been a great friend. Oh well. Door locked inside. This is all a little bit small. I don't know whether you have plans to make this playable on Steam Deck, but if I wasn't playing this at 4K on a 32-inch monitor, I think I'd probably struggle to read that. Is there a Steam Deck mode? Yeah, I think you'll probably want to be thinking about that, because that is... Don't get me wrong, it's not tiny. But if I'm looking at it on my second monitor, which has got the OBS preview... In fact, if I put the OBS preview window, because it's currently set to fill, if I put it down to... Oh, I can't on this version. But if I scale the window down to about, well, let's say 1080p. That's 1080p. That text isn't readable. That's not readable at all. The 109 in the top left-hand corner is readable. Just about. But that's 1080p on a 32-inch monitor. If this was on a Steam Deck, which has got a... I don't even know what the Steam Deck resolution is. That's not going to be readable. Maybe it changes. But food for thought. I'm assuming this is going to hurt, so I don't want to touch it. But I don't know. What? Oh. Why did that not show up before? Don't you dare come closer, you vile creature. You killed him, didn't you? Stay back, I can bite. Don't get any closer with those dirty hands. Why are you dressed like a parading armory? You're not the official Dream Chambers Paladins, am I? Who are you? I wish for some healing. Never mind. Don't be acting goody-goody with me, princess. A bond could benefit us both, but I'd still be a free Sarkany, remember that. He's just talking. Can we have like a back and forth? Some kind of conversation rather than him just throwing random stuff at us? Try not to die too soon, okay? Here goes nothing. What? Did the portraits change and I just didn't notice? Was it actually a conversation? Okay, so we've got a little dude. Hey, little dude, can you get through stuff? Apparently not. Can you get through this? Yes, you can. Mysterious object that appears to be crafted by Fantasian engineers. Check your inventory. There's a lot of taking us out of the game here. What does checking my inventory do here? It doesn't give me any additional information, so why tell us to check our inventory? Does that just turn the gate back on? It does. Why would I want to do that? Why is there suddenly a chunk of cash up here that didn't get collected? I assume I have to do it this way. Just like to point out that we haven't had a save point or a checkpoint or anything. So if I die here, I have to do this all again. Hopefully there will be one coming up before any further threats. Okay. Okay, he can't. Pendant holding sealed shine. Check your inventory for more details. Okay, that doesn't tell me anything else. I'm pressing down, there we go. We're not getting over there, are we? Everything... The lack of animation frames makes everything feel a little bit on the stiff side. I appreciate that it is a stylistic choice. And I have absolutely zero problems with stylistic choices. What was that? Well, don't know how I'm getting him down. Maybe I'm not. Green key needed. Well, we don't have that. Well, the map still looks like it's broken. Is that intentional? Great. Let's do all that again, shall we? Oh, there we go. I pressed that multiple times and it did nothing. Oh yeah, I've got to do this again, haven't I? Can you not see how fucking boring this is? The gameplay is quite slow, as he is. And just making us do all of this over again if we die is just like, oh yeah, just play better, Demagen. It's like, alternatively, make a more entertaining and engaging experience that doesn't waste time. You know, I've got no issue with dying because I suck. I've got issue with dying because I suck and then I've got to do everything all over again in this incredibly slow pace. Anyway, I think we can safely establish that this isn't a game that I'm going to play properly. Yeah, this isn't a game that I'm going to be picking up at launch based on this. I don't know if these are the same things that I had issues with previously. Was this save point hidden behind a breakable wall? It was, wasn't it? Why would you do that? In a game with hard checkpointing, why would you hide your save points? There's a real kind of lack of fluidity and movement in this combat. The enemy animations feel very stiff. It also seems to do that you have to hit your corpse to get your stuff back thing. Which is rather ironic, realistically, because it has hard checkpointing for everything except your corpse. Why? Why is that there? Why is that a thing? That makes... I'm sorry, I've just realised how little sense that makes. A corpse system... like in Hollow Knight or Bloodborne or any of the Souls games or whatever, why is that here if you've got hard checkpointing? Either you're making us do everything all over again, or you've got some kind of progression system where actually it saves the last place you died and you can hit it for reasons. What is the point? Where's the logic there? Is this something that I've missed? Upgrade my lantern. What is my lantern? Does that still hit me? I don't know. It's so difficult to tell whether you've actually been hit or not. I want to try something. I see, that's just a frame rate limit. That's not a... Right, let's put it to 60. Let's turn VSync on. I just want to see if that changes the feel. No, it just makes everything look juddery. Did that actually... So many buttons to press. Oh, that... You can pass through that? We managed to drag one amorous sarcophagus. The energy is vibrating through the glass. Can't wait to drain it. Door locked inside. What is the sparkly stuff? Is that just keeping the thing from disappearing? Does it have a... Whoa. Is this a boss? No. Mini boss? Okay, a health orb piece just stuck out in space. Okay, so there is a leashing range. I thought there probably would be. Green key obtained. My final stand was here. My brother was taken and I haven't seen him since. I fought with everything I had to keep the key safe. The Fantasians couldn't take it. But at what cost? I hope they haven't drained him. I'm assuming I'm going to be able to use these as platforms after they very slowly descended. See. So he can get attacked by enemies. Dreams are the soul's silent prayers, carried on the wind to the eternal spirits. Figures. Didn't I say I had to try and stay awake? Because this is not helping. But hey, we got a green key. Really? Okay. Oh, he's not going to do that. Yes, give me a map. Ooh, that's OS. Okay, we have a map. No markers, no completion tracking, no icons of any kind, just a basic, here is the shape of this area. If you explore, your map will become more useful. How? Wrong button. Oh, I see. We're filling it out. With background graphic. Is that how this is working? Yeah, okay, so we're filling out with colour. The problem is, you've given it us after we're basically done with the area. So what is my incentive to go back to all of the things that we've already explored just to fill out the prettiness? What's that? A temporary health point. You're just saying what? Oh, that turns us into an eidolon. Okay, so we've unlocked a double jump. Remain you shall in chambers deep, lest a double leap free. What? I feel like that was supposed to rhyme, but doesn't. Yeah, I think you probably want to actually have icons overlaid rather than drawn into your background, because your background is so low res. And is that supposed to be a save point there? Or is that a... Oh, at least the double jump feels decent. Okay, that's a soul font thing. I'm generally of the opinion that it shouldn't be particularly difficult in a game with hard checkpointing to miss where the checkpoints are. So they should be put in... They should be put on the path. Can be used to craft the rune of the Divine Blitz. Okay. Oh, and he looks like he's having fun. But as you've almost certainly gathered, I'm not. So I'm going to leave this here. A lot of people will like this. People that like hard checkpointing will like this. People that have time to spare will like this. But this is... It's slow for a start. Its combat feels lackluster. It's difficult to tell often when you have taken damage. And hard checkpoint is a killer. It's an absolute enthusiasm killer for me. Having to do the same stuff over and over again if I die. And in combination with whatever your corpse run system does. It's like... Just stick to one or the other. Either give us progression but we lose currency and we have to get it back from our corpse, or just save point everything after it is gone. But you don't seem to have decided on which you want to do. It's like, how does the map filling out work? Who knows? I certainly don't. But yeah, I'm not enjoying this. There's a weird stiffness to it, which just feels off. I think it's something to do with how few frames of animation stuff has, and I don't think I've had any technical issues apart from the, you know, the odd kind of issue with enemies getting... You know, I'm assuming that's not supposed to happen, but I don't know. But yeah, as I said right at the start, I didn't go back and check what my issues with this, with the first demo was. Why does the camera keep zooming in and out so much? What's the point of that? What does that add? Did I get hit then? I don't know. Or was it just some... No, I did get hit. Is this back where we were? With the green door? Just pick a zoom level and stick to it. Constant shifting around of the camera. That's been 45 minutes of Sweet Dreams Dahlia. This isn't for me. There's nothing wrong objectively with it, but subjectively it is very clearly not a game that I'm going to enjoy, because it does things that I've gone on record multiple times as saying I don't enjoy it when games do that. So I wish the developers the absolute best of luck. This is clearly not a game for me. I hope it does well, and I hope people that do like hard checkpointing and crap like that have a really good time with this. Thank the rest of you for watching. Hopefully I haven't come across as being too harsh, but at the end of the day, it's just not doing things that I like, and it is doing things that I don't like. Personal opinion, personal preference, and all of that. All of the stuff that I do and don't like in Metroidvania games is listed in quite a lot of verbose detail on my website. You can go and check it out if you want. Have yourselves a fabulous day, folks. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.